Hi everyone, and welcome to my final presentation. In my project, I wanted to recreate Little Creek from the Spirit movie in 3D with hand-painted textures. I chose this character because he's already stylized, which gives me a ready-made look to work with, and also it's my favorite cartoon. And of course, I also had a lot of reference for hand-painted textures, especially from Arcane, as well as photos of real Native Americans as references. So here is my process. I started sculpting in ZBrush, and at first I struggled with balancing the character's personality with Native American features, but in the end, I think the sculpt turned out pretty well. And then I moved on to texturing. I baked the ambient occlusion and lighting in Substance to make things easier, but main goal was to try out 3D code for the first time and learn how to create hand-painted textures. So for the render, I used Marmoset, which is also new to me. I found a tutorial on how to render a hand-painted model where lights and shadows were used, but I don't think it worked well for me, so I made a version without any lighting at all. I honestly couldn't decide which was correct because in the left version, a lot of my brushstrokes and textures seemed to get lost, so I just went with what looked better. But if anyone knows the proper way to render a hand-painted model, please share in the comments. That would be really helpful for me. I also changed the background and did another render from a different angle. You can see the model not totally finished, especially from the back, but it's because it was really hard to juggle my 40-hour internship with this project. And anyway, I'm still proud of myself because I got done more than I expected. And the main thing is achieved. I learned a new approach to texturing and tried two new programs. And I really love doing hand-painted textures. Thanks to this project, I even came up with an idea for my thesis, which will also be focused on hand-painted textures. And I definitely want to finish this piece and add it to my portfolio. And I will also show you my process with photogrammetry. For the object scan assignment, I was working on scanning this horse, but honestly, I didn't get past reality capture. But the next assignment, face scanning, really got my interest. So first, I had my face photographed from all angles, then I created the mesh in reality capture, and after that, I had to delete everything but only my face and then work on the model in Unreal Engine. And even at this early stage, it looked a lot like me. And finally, I moved to MetaHuman for the final touches, and here's my result. Honestly, it's kind of terrifying how accurate it turned out. The jaw and lips look especially good. The eyes are a bit off because in the photos my eyes were slightly closed because of the bright light, and from certain angles my eyelashes covered part of the eyelid, which threw off the generation. And MetaHuman has a pretty limited library of hairstyles and brows, so it was tough to find the match, but overall, I really enjoyed it. And I should admit that at first I wasn't super excited about photogrammetry class because I thought it would be too technical and too hard for me. But it turned out to be really simple and fun, and it was very nice. So thanks for your attention, and good luck everyone with the thesis who's doing it this semester. Bye bye.